What's going on, guys? Welcome to Jets TV. Welcome to Jets Central. As usual, please comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. Every Tuesday and Thursday, again, I post videos. Tuesday is going to be my picks recap. Every Thursday is going to be my picks for the next week, as usual. Not rocking my Mark Sanchez tee. Got my throwback Jets hoodie on, so, you know, this is just the way it is. Got a lot of Jets apparel. Definitely rock a lot of different stuff, so it's a little nippy around here. Had to throw this on. So this is going to be my picks for Week 7. Let's go ahead and get into them. Denver at Miami. I'm taking Miami in this game. I know a lot of people are shocked. Miami played really well, pretty decently in the first half at home. I think that Denver, I know Tim Tebow just finds a way to get things done, but it's just a lot of stuff going on in Denver right now. You know, Eddie Royal's on a trade block. He's got a hamstring problem. Demaryius Thomas, who is coming back, supposedly is going to, you know, he's their #1 receiver, but he's got a finger ailment. I think he broke his finger, and he's just, I don't know if I can count on him. And with Brandon Lloyd being gone, it's like, who is Tim Tebow going to be throwing to? And I don't think that they can run against Miami. Miami's offense played decently against us, and I don't think the Denver's defense can really stop too much of anything, and they damn sure can't stop the run. So I'm taking Miami, and the game's in Miami. But I definitely think that Tim Tebow is going to keep this game close. Atlanta and Detroit, I'm taking Atlanta. I think Detroit is very one-dimensional. Pretty much all they can do is throw the ball. Can they run the ball? Not without Javid Best. I don't think so. By the way, if Javid Best gets one more concussion, his career could be over. So I'm definitely taking Atlanta and Detroit. But I know it's going to be a fairly close game because that crowd in Detroit is crazy. I'm expecting a lot of false start penalties from Atlanta. But I just think Atlanta is going to find a way to win. I think they can run the ball really well against Detroit too. Chicago at Tampa Bay. I'm taking Chicago. I think Chicago is just going to do a lot of things that Tampa Bay just is not going to be able to do anything about. I think they're going to run the ball really well against Tampa Bay. And once the run starts rolling, man, you're going to find Devin Hester. You're going to find Johnny Knox. It's just going to be a hard day for Tampa Bay. And Tampa Bay's special team is going to be tested also, because if they kick one ball to Devin Hester, he's definitely going to be able to take it to the house. And I think Chicago's defense is going to definitely be able to stop pretty much anything that Tampa Bay is going to be able to do. LeGarrette Blount is going to be playing for Tampa Bay this week, but I think it's going to be really hard for him to find rushing yards because, I mean, Chicago just rallies to the ball. So I'm taking Chicago against Tampa Bay. Seattle at Cleveland. I'm taking Cleveland. They played Oakland pretty close last week, and Seattle's just horrible away from home. And again, Seattle can't stop the run, and Cleveland with Peyton Hillis is definitely going to run the ball. So I'm giving that game to Cleveland. So Washington at Carolina. Washington is coming off of just a bad loss where they had to bench Rex Grossman. John Beck is going to be starting this game, but they have a lot of injuries too. One of their Trent Williams, one of their starting tackles, is going to be gone. They have some issues with wide receivers. Some of their wide receivers are hurt too. A couple guys in the secondary. I just think that Washington is going to start falling apart here, and they're going into Carolina where Cam Newton has just been putting up yards and points this year, and I think he's going to do the exact same thing against Washington. I think that they find a way to win. And if they can run the ball against Washington too, this game could get pretty bad. So I'm taking Carolina against Washington. Houston at Tennessee. Some weird reason, man, I'm taking Tennessee. I think that Matt Hasselbeck is going to be able to beat Houston. I think Houston's offense just really looks like it's struggling without Andre Johnson. And I think that that really benefits Tennessee because all they have to do is give the ball to Chris Johnson and run the ball hard because, you know, Mario Williams is also hurt for Houston, and that's just a big part of their defense. I don't know if they're going to be able to stop Tennessee from running the ball whenever they feel like it. So I'm taking Tennessee. A lot of people are calling it an upset pick. I'm not really calling it an upset pick. I just think that Tennessee has been in the AFC South for quite some time, and they know everybody in the AFC South, and this could be a game that gets away from Houston. Pittsburgh at Arizona. I'm taking Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh's just going to be able to run the ball against Arizona. We've all seen them. When they get ran on, they just scurry like roaches. I mean, they're horrible against the run. But I think it's going to be a close game due to the fact that Ken Whisenhunt used to coach in Pittsburgh, and he pretty much knows that offense and that franchise very well. And I think it'll be a fairly close game. But I think that defensively, Arizona's trash. They're not going to be able to stop anything. And I think that offensively, If Pittsburgh can somehow just corral Larry Fitzgerald for maybe a play, or not even a play, maybe a quarter, Arizona is going to get stacked up on. So I'm taking Pittsburgh. Kansas City at Oakland, in Oakland. I'm taking Oakland. I know people are saying, Carson Palmer just got there, Joe. What are you doing? That running game, that offensive line, that defensive line, that secondary has not changed. All that's changed is the quarterback. And let me tell you, Kansas City cannot stop anything or anybody on defense. And I think that Oakland just runs in there and takes the game away. I'm not saying that Carson Palmer is going to throw for 400, 500 yards or nothing like that. I don't think he's going to do that. I don't think he's been there long enough to do that. But I definitely do think that he can run. He can turn around and hand the ball off to McFadden. And McFadden is just going to have a big day on the ground because Kansas City can't stop the run. I think it'll be a close game because it's in the AFC West. They're division rivals. Kansas City, you know, pretty much knows what they're going to do. But I don't think it's going to be something where just Kansas City is going to get on top by 30 points and just take Oakland out the game. I think Oakland is definitely going to take it, even with some of the changes that they've had. Green Bay at Minnesota. I'm taking Green Bay. I mean, seriously, Minnesota looked horrible on Monday Night Football. It just looked awful. So I'm taking Green Bay. I don't even need to say nothing about that game. Christian Ponder is going to be starting for Minnesota. So good luck, Christian Ponder, but I think you're going to get the gym doors blown off you. St. Louis Rams at Dallas. I'm taking Dallas, but God, Dallas, are your can your coaching staff complete a game? Can you guys get a win? Can I trust you? Are you going to make mental mistakes? Tony Romo, are you in the clutch? If this game comes down to the last second, can I trust you, Tony Romo? These are all questions that I have in Dallas. The mental mistakes, the mental breakdowns, and the errors in the clutch. When are you guys going to get it together? But I'm taking Dallas because St. Louis is just horrible. They don't have anything or anybody that can do anything with anyone. They just got Brandon Lloyd. He's a quality receiver, but he just got there like 3 days ago. He doesn't know anything about the offense. So, I mean, St. Louis's defense is just, God, it stinks. So I just got to take Dallas. Indianapolis at New Orleans. I'm taking New Orleans. New Orleans is just coming off a loss to Tampa Bay. They're steaming. Indy, you're running into a buzzsaw right now. This game is in New Orleans. They're just coming off a loss. Indy just, cover your heads. I mean, just look out because you're going to get bombed over. Baltimore at Jacksonville. I'm taking Baltimore. I just think that Jacksonville just does not have enough defensively or offensively. I think Mercedes Lewis might be able to sneak out for a couple of catches. He might have a decent game, but unless Maurice Jones-Drew comes out and run the ball hard and they gain yards off the run, get things done, this is a game where Jacksonville is just going to get put away. I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball against the Ravens. I don't think they're going to be able to throw the ball against the Ravens. I don't think they're going to be able to do anything. Last but not least, San Diego at the New York Jets. This game is in Jersey at the Meadowlands. I'm taking the Jets, and the only reason I'm taking us is because, you know what? I think this is going to be a game where we come in and, we're just able to slow Phillip Rivers down. We play really well against teams that have #1 defined receivers, and Vincent Jackson is their #1 defined receiver. I don't think Antonio Gates is going to be playing. He has a plantar fasciitis. Don't kill me on that quote. I might have just butchered the name of it, but basically what it is, it's when you basically tear muscles at the bottom of your foot. You rip up muscles at the bottom of your foot. It's a really painful injury. He's had it for quite some time, but I think he just got surgery to correct it. I don't know if he's playing or not playing. I think he's listed as probable on the list, but I definitely don't think he's going to be playing with that injury. So, I mean, we're looking at Malcolm Floyd and Vincent Jackson out there. They're a very potent offense, I understand that, but I think we'll be able to slow them down. Only thing, I think if the run gets out of hand against them and we start, just getting ran all over, I think it could be a long game for us. But other than that, I'm taking the New York Jets to beat San Diego. So again, guys, welcome to Jets TV, Jets Central. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I drop videos. Please comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Comment, rate, and please subscribe. And thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome to Jets TV. That's pretty much it. So you guys have a good day, man. Peace.